How y'all doing? It's this guy, right? I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing great. I am excited. Um, where do I start? I I said it when the Lakers got Luca after a couple games. I was like, I don't think they're going for that top five. I think they're going for the top three, two, which is possible. And then they dismantle Denver. They take the Clippers, which is a pretty good team, beat them twice back to back, and the second time without two major players in Rui and Austin Reeves, and still didn't matter. Job done. Luca dominated. LeBron did his thing. Even in the second game, LeBron wasn't really shooting well and all of that. They still they controlled the game pretty much. The Clippers made a late push, but that wasn't enough really to do any damage or even take it home. The Lakers are clearly the better team, and now they're sitting in the second place, the Western Conference, pretty comfortably. And I had that feeling. I was just like, JJ Redick is a really competitor. Podcast he used to do before when the way he talks, the way he was as a player. He's a real competitor. The defensive scheme he brought, they're winning with defense. They stopping people from those stops. They creating actions. Then when you have shot creators like LeBron James, like Luka Doncic, and then like Austin Reeves when he's on the floor, man, the sky's the limit. Opportunities, Rui is running in the corner. He's becoming a really reliable shooter, mid range, 3 point, corner threes, top of the key threes. He's just knocking them down. And then Austin Reeves is just becoming a better version of himself. And you would have thought with Luca, maybe he would take a step back. No, he's blossoming even more because what's going on is Luca is drawing so much attention. LeBron is more efficient. Austin Reeves is more efficient. Rui is more efficient because there is less attention on them. And as Luca is getting back into that rhythm and all of that, and as we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs, these Lakers are going to do some damage. If they can sit at that second spot and they can just wait around that seven seed, who know who they can play? Like a Sacramento type of team. The Lakers are going to do damage because what's going to happen is they are guaranteed to avoid any big boys, because what happened is they got Denver pretty early on, and then that was all she wrote. However, if they're second seed and then they're able to take a seven seed or an eight going up like a Sacramento or those teams, that's different. Because and where I'm going with this is I believe Golden State is going to make it to the top six. Um, and I believe we could have a matchup like a Golden State Denver in the first round, which is different, which would take us to a different spot. But I'll get back to that. But coming to the Lakers, I believe that Golden State will make it to the top six, which means that Sacramento is within those range. I think the Rockets are probably going to end up around the four, five, six seed. Memphis might be third, and then you're gonna have Denver fourth. And then Houston Warriors 5, 6, and then it goes down from it. I think after that is up for grab. Really, Clippers. I don't think the Clippers would want to face the Lakers like that. I think the Clippers, might finish 7, 8. It's going to be tough, actually. But I think you could have a matchup where you see OKC against the Clippers in the first round. Clippers finish 8. Um, Sacramento move up to 7. in a close battle, face the Lakers, lose to the Lakers, right? Hear me out. They lose to the Lakers. And then this is where my scenario about the Warriors comes in. I think the Warriors will finish maybe sixth, finish sixth, play Memphis, winning seven, right? Then face the winner of OKC Clippers. Now I believe the Clippers could win it at seven, just like they could lose it at seven. But if Kawhi is healthy enough throughout the whole series, the Clippers could take it home in seven. The Clippers take it home in seven. Now you have Golden State versus the Clippers, right? And then you have the Lakers who face the Rockets, uh, or it would be that Rockets Denver kind of zone. And then now you get Denver or you get the Rockets in that second round. Now, what's interesting about Rockets Denver is obviously you have Jokic, but you have Shangoon, who's a big body. And if they can get healthy, I think they could either take Denver to seven, um, or they could really steal it as well with Udoka, who's a great coach. Obviously I'm biased because the Rockets are, in my hearts. But I think they could really steal it and do something good. You know what I mean? So, but either way, I'm more comfortable facing Denver for the Lakers in the second round. Getting in that groove. Luka is in that groove. That's a whole different beast. That's a whole different beast. And the thing is, the Lakers lost KCP. They lost Bruce Brown. It's just a different team. They're beatable. Oh, I forgot one team, the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are right there, and guess what? If the Timberwolves are in the mix because they come in up, I forgot that changes the whole picture because now the Lakers sitting at the second seed. I just thought about it. If the Lakers sitting at the second seed, what could happen is you could have Lakers Wolf in the second round because I believe that if Denver faces the Wolves, they're losing again um, in seven or six, but they losing again. That's actually different because I still believe that I would say, to me, the standings are going to be OKC, Lakers, Memphis in third, Denver fourth, Rockets fifth. Then that six spots, I believe Golden State is going to have it. Then you're going to have Clippers seven, Wolves eight, or vice versa. And then Sacramento playing the play-in, but that changes everything because that's a toss up. That's a toss up. But whoever plays the Lakers are losing. And that changes actually everything because Denver could end up facing their nemesis in the second round, and that's a whole different route for the Lakers. I just believe that the West is really open, as y'all can see. As I'm thinking about teams, and I'm just like, that's different. Obviously, I'm not thinking about the Suns. I think the Suns are done. They're going nowhere. I think their seasons are done. KD is leaving this summer. Um, Either he's going to the Timberwolves or he's going back to OKC. You've heard it here first. Hot take, not a hot take. We'll see, but that's how I'm feeling about that. But speaking of this season, I think the West is really open, and I think that the Lakers will make it to the finals. And here's my take, right? I believe they'll make it to the final, right? Because I think the big dogs are going to clash and whatnot. Um, and I think OKC might go down in the first round or the second round, and the Lakers will just go through. And I believe we could have a conference finals Lakers Warriors, you know, Steph versus LeBron at that stage one last time. And I think the Lakers take it home and they could face on the other side Boston. And then you would have that Lakers Boston where now you have Marquise name and Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, Finals MVP Jalen Brown, two-time NBA champion Drew Holiday, and two-time Olympic Drew Holiday, Derek White, Olympic champions. I mean, NBA champion Hal Horford. I mean, That's a big clash. Two marquee teams. Are the Lakers are going to tie championships, or are the Celtics are going to take it to 19? Mm, that could be interesting. I think this is where we're gonna go. I think just I, the more everything is playing out, the more I'm like, ooh, this is how it's gonna go. And obviously you have the Cavs, but I don't think that the Cavs are going to beat the Celtics when it comes down to it in the playoffs. When Drew Holiday is playing, when KP is playing, when Boston is loaded, the Cavs don't have what it takes to beat them. I think Boston will take it in six. I don't even see it going seven. I think Boston will take it in six, um, just for the fact that they're a better road team. And I think what's going to happen is Boston could literally split these first two games, the first two games against the Cavs, or they could go 2-0 on some. Or what could happen is after the first three games, you have a 2-1 advantage for Boston, um, and then game four, it gets tricky. Game four, it gets tricky. But I think Boston could really go 3-1, going back to the Cavs. Cavs might win it in game five, 3-2, and then Boston close it at the Garden. And then they're going against the Lakers. And y'all heard it here first. I'm telling y'all, Lakers, Celtics, 2025 NBA Finals. And it's going to go 6 or 7. Luca is going to be fired up because he lost against them last year, and he's coming back with vengeance with the new crew with King James on his side. Boy, 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 the sky is the limit for them. Just watch out. But I had to give my two beasts. I think they're playing Pelicans tonight, so we get a chance to get another look at the Lakers with Luca as this regular season is coming to an end, as teams are like ramping up for the playoffs because playoffs are actually starting at the end of next month. Um, or at least the playing. So it's getting there. There's about 20 games left, which is in the NBA. It's nothing that could be done in about a month or so. Um, I'm excited, man. It's a good time for the NBA, and ooh, let's go. Catch y'all soon.